Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Dhītamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So yesterday we saw Vedanta Shravanam Kuryat Mananam Chauvaddivihi Yogena Abhyasanam Nityam Tato Darshanam Atmanaha. You have to perform the Vedanta Shravana along with it the Manana Nidhyasana. So after saying that, then he went on to say Shabda Shaktehe Achintyatva Shabda Deva Apurokshadhihi. The power of the word is incomprehensible. You cannot comprehend it. So, since it is incomprehensible, he says, Shabda Deva Apurokshadhihi. The immediate knowledge takes place only through the words. Wait. Immediate knowledge takes place only through the words. But what happened to that Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasana, listening, reflection, and immediate knowledge takes place only through the words, listening, only through Shravana. The other two are aids. Why? What aids? See, when you have pratibandha, obstacles, Papa, the sin itself is our biggest obstacle. The sins we have performed in our past life is the biggest obstacle. So that comes as an obstacle for understanding, even after listening to the Vedanta from the Guru. So what happens is, when that obstacle arises, then to counter that obstacle, you probably may need to do Shravanana Nidhyasana. For some, the Shravana itself is enough. For some, Shravana coupled with Manana, coupled with Nidhyasana. Shravana itself is enough means during the Shravana itself, everything takes place over. So that here we say Shravana alone. Shravana Deva, Shabda Deva Apurokshadhi. Only through the Shravana, the Aproksha Jnana, the immediate knowledge takes place, not through Manana, Nidhyasana independently. This immediate knowledge takes place only through the Shravana. Okay, so like the person, one who is asleep, is not woken up by meditation or anything, but just by sound. So after saying that, he says, okay, Shravana, what should we do? So he says, ātmānātmavivekena jñānaṃ bhavati niścalam guruṇā bodhitaḥ śiṣyaḥ śabdabrahmātivartate ātmānātmavivekena jñānaṃ bhavati niścalam guruṇā bodhitaḥ śiṣyaḥ śabdabrahmātivartate. Beautiful. So ātmānātmavivekena. Now the preparation of the disciple is set. There are two stages. One is the immediate knowledge. The other is the immediate knowledge. The immediate knowledge may take place from something or someone, or maybe from the Guru himself. But the immediate knowledge takes place only through the Guru. What does that mean? See, you have a problem. You are afraid of death. Basically, that's the biggest problem. So, when you are afraid of death, then you are searching for a escape. So, when you are searching for escape, you come across some book or someone discussing, oh, Vedanta. So then, okay, what is Vedanta? What does it say? The discrimination between the self and non-self. Oh, why should we discriminate between the self and non-self? Self is eternal, non-self is non-eternal. Self is the truth, non-self is the illusion. These kind of knowledges you gain. Okay, ātmā nityah anyat sarvam anityam, ātmā satyah anyat sarvam mithya. All these kind of, both ways they are same. So you gain the knowledge from something somewhere. So you start inquiring, okay, Atma is the eternal one, that is the truth. Everything else is non-eternal and that is illusory. So you gain the complete dispassion. Why? What is dispassion? Iha amutra artha phalabhoga viragaha. The complete dispassion for things of experience, of enjoyments here and hereafter. Because whatever here or hereafter, they are non-eternal. They are non-eternal means they are non-self. Simple logic. So you apply logic vivekena. Through that discrimination of what is self and what is not self, you gain both viveka and vairagya, the discrimination and dispassion. Once you know this is non-eternal, will you be interested in that non-eternal? If you are still interested in the not eternal, you are not really searching for the truth. So if you are searching for the truth, you should understand this. Then what should you do? What happens then? Jñānaṃ bhavati niścalam. Niścalam. Niścalam means determined. The knowledge, determined knowledge takes place. This knowledge, jñānaṃ bhavati, this knowledge which we say, the determined knowledge, is not immediate knowledge. It is mediate knowledge. Because the knowledge is gained through logic. A means cannot bring the eternality. Non-eternal means cannot bring eternality. And the Shruti says, naishamati tarkena paneya katopnishad. This knowledge cannot be gained through the logic. So, what should I do? For that, the Shruti says, Sa gurumeva bhikacche shrotriyam brahmanishtam. He should have to approach the guru who is a shrotriyan brahmanishta, who has studied from the tradition and who is established in that. Okay. Now, here, shrotriyam brahmanishtam, who has studied from the tradition, means he is sampradaya. He is a person who is in the lineage. Okay. Knower of tradition, the person in tradition. That is the qualification of the guru. Now, what about this śiṣyaḥ? See, sa gurum eva abhigachet. Sa gurum eva abhigachet. There are 4 words. Sa gurum eva abhigachet. Eva, leave it. Eva means alone. So, sa gurum abhigachet. He, guru, abhigachet. Approach. He approaches guru. He should approach guru. That is how it is. Okay. He should approach guru. He should approach guru. He, guru, should approach. These are the 3 words. Now, the eva. You can apply this eva alone with each. He alone should approach the guru. He should approach alone the guru. He should approach guru alone. Means he should be one who is capable, eligible. Only that eligible person should go to the guru. Otherwise, he will be wasting the guru's time. So, then, eva for the guru. He should go only to the guru who is eligible. Otherwise, the disciple's time will be wasted. Then he, guru, then approach. Abhigachet. There, if you are going to add eva, if you are not going to approach the guru, your time is wasted and your guru's time is also wasted. He is waiting for you. You have wasted your time and your guru's time. So, this eva in all the 3 periods gives a practical approachability, the clarity that you, after gaining this, you should do nothing else, go to the guru. Don't waste your time. Why? Because you have gone to this state of understanding what is self and not non-self. Hereafter, you cannot understand the truth. If you are understanding it, wait, why can I not understand the truth? How will you understand? See, I have understood this. There is a logic. In Tarka Shastra, they say, Samanyam Vishesham Prati Unneyat. Samanyam Vishesham Prati, towards the speciality, Unneyat, lead. The general knowledge will lead to the specialized knowledge. I already gained this general knowledge by myself. If I inquire into it, if I do meditation, then I will gain the special knowledge myself. Why should I go to guru? So for this, there is a traditional saying, nothing can be gained without the guru. Acharyavan purusho veda. Another Shruti statement says, Acharyavan purusho veda. Acharyavan, a person with preceptor. Purushaha, person. Acharyavan, a person with the guru. Veda understands. Only a person with the guru understands. Na vedavin manute. The person, one who does not understand it from the guru, cannot know this. Then there is a smriti also. See, this is the tradition, whether it be the incarnation or it be the rishis. They all went through this. Rama went to Vasishtha. Vasishtha was his guru. He went to Guru to understand this. Krishna went to Sandipani to understand this. His guru. Similarly, in the Vedas, the rishi like Bhrigu, he went to his guru Varuna. Bhrigurvaiva runihi varunam pitaram upasasara adhi bhagavo brahmeti. Bhrigu went to his father Varuna. Bhrigu, son of Varuna, went to his father Varuna and asked him, "Oh God, oh Bhagavan, oh Lord, please teach me the self." That is how you learn the self. It is not something which is handed out easily. You have to ask for it. He goes and asks for it. See, if the father dies, all his property will naturally come to the heir, this fellow, but not the knowledge. For knowledge, he should not approach. It is not handed over directly. So he should, and that is why in the Gita also, though Bhagavan Krishna allowed Arjuna to do everything, he accepted every proposal. In fact, he himself gave a plan to kidnap his sister, his own sister. He allowed Arjuna to kidnap his own sister. Till that he went, but never gave the self-knowledge. He gave his sister, not the self-knowledge. Until this fellow in the second chapter of Gita says, "Shadhimam tvaṃ prapannam," I have surrendered to you, please protect me. Please guide me. So that is the tradition. You have to go and ask the Guru for understanding this truth. So then he teaches, and Bhagavad Gita later says, "Upadekshanti te jñānaṃ jñāninas tattvamasyadvayaṃ." These people who are liberated souls, who know the truth, they will teach you. Then before that, whom they will teach? It says pariprashnena sevaya, for people who ask the question in relation to the teaching, and people who serve, etc. That is another thing. So, to understand the truth, you should approach the Guru, and only from the Guru you can understand the truth. So, guruṇā bodhitaḥ. Then the Guru teaches. Guruṇā bodhi. When the Guru teaches you, when he is taught by the Guru, then śiṣyaḥ, this disciple, śabdabrahmātivartate. Śabdabrahma means the verbal knowledge. Ativartate, crosses over. He goes beyond the immediate knowledge. Means he gains the immediate knowledge. He gains the self. Only when he approaches the Guru, he gains the self. Not by himself. He cannot gain by himself. Very clearly, Kathopanishad says it cannot be gained through logic. Over. So, this fellow, he goes to the Guru. What will the Guru teach me? Okay, I am going to the Guru. But what will he teach me? For that, see, this is a very important thing. Rishi, Muni, like this. If you see Dakshinamurti, underneath Dakshinamurti, there are 4 old people. Long beard, white beard. Who are they? Sons of Brahmaji. The first creation, that is what he created first. Brahmaji created son. No, they are Manasaputras, we call them. Manasaputras means they are mind-born. He created them not for anything else, not to accompany him while he's bored, to talk or to play. No, he created them to assist him in the work of creation. But they say, waste of time. There's no point. They ran away from the home. So they went to here and there, and then finally approached this Dakshinamurti, who taught him this is what is the truth. So we have to have that clarity. That clarity, once you have, then you approach the Guru, and what will the Guru teach you? So he says, there is a logic presented here. Na tvaṃ deho nendriyāṇi, na prāṇo na mano na dhīḥ, vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca ghaṭo yathā. Na tvaṃ deha, na indriyāṇi, na prāṇah, na manah, na dhīḥ, vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca ghaṭo yathā. This is a very beautiful shloka, important shloka, the prime pillar of teaching in this whole text. We call it as a Panchakosha Viveka. There are different methodologies prescribed in the Vedas. In the Vedanta, it is a Panchakosha Viveka. One is Panchakosha Viveka, inquiry into the 5 sheets. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. Okay. Or it can be, the same thing can be approached in a different angle of the 3 bodies. Or the same can be approached through a different methodology of 3 states, whichever, the waking, dream, etc. Whichever approach you take, they lead to the same end, because they are all same in different guise. That's all. They are all in different guise, different outlook. They are all same thing. So here in this, there are 2 things. One, this is not a shloka, this is a logic. 2, this is the so this is the logic differentiating the 5 koshas. 4 koshas directly and the 5th kosha is indirectly. 4 koshas you can visibly see and the 5th kosha is invisible, invisibly negated. How is that? See. So, what are the 5 sheets? We know the food sheet, Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha is the vital air sheet, Manomaya kosha. The 3rd one is Manomaya kosha, which is the mind sheet. 4th is Vijnanamaya kosha, the intellect sheet, and 5th is Anandamaya kosha, the ignorance sheet. We'll just stick to that ignorance sheet. We'll call that ignorance sheet. You understand why? So this is the bliss sheet. Normally they will call it bliss sheet. We will call it ignorance sheet, because it's ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. That is why they say. People think ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Anandamaya. Okay. Anyway, coming to this, na tvaṃ deha. So this is a logic. First, it negates the 5 sheets. This is a logic. Logic is simple. We call it prayoga, syllogism. What is a syllogism? Mountain has fire because there is smoke, like kitchen. We use this syllogism generally in the any place where you use. Right? Parvato Manniman Dhumavatvat Mahanasvat. So anywhere you use this logic, that this 3 parts, actually there is no 4 part, there are 3 parts. The first part, the second part, and the 3rd part. Okay, so Parvato Vanniman, the place and the object which you want to prove, they both are there. And Dhumavatvat, the reason you give to establish whatever you want to establish in the place, and the example to establish whatever you want to establish. So here we say tvaṃ is the logic. Tvaṃ, you, is the place of establishment. What do you want to establish? Na deho, na nendriyāṇi, na prāṇah, na mano, na dhīḥ, etc. And what is the logic you want to say? Vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca, reason. This is reasoning. Vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca. And the example is yathā ghaṭo, like pot. Okay. Now, having said that, this is a similar reasoning. This is a similar syllogism used by Bhagavan Bhāshyakara himself in Mandukya Upanishad. It is not his own. This logic is not his own. This is an interpretation of his own. But this is a logic which is a refurbished logic from the Mandukya Upanishad, where he claims that this is the pracham prayoga. This is the traditional logic. He didn't say it is my logic. He says it's a traditional logic. That is the traditional logic. He is refurbished here. We'll understand why. There he says, Vimatam mithya. Vimatam mithya. That is what he wants to establish. Vimatam, the place of doubt. Mithya is illusory. The reasoning is a drishyatvad, jadatvad, parichhinnatvad. 3 reasons. Since it is a seen, since it is a inert, since it is a limited. So these three are the reasoning to establish the object as illusory. Whichever is not so is not so. So if these three logic fits somewhere, then that is mithya, definitely. Okay, now that is the same logic he is applying here. First, let us see. Tvam, you, na deha, you are not the body. That's the first logic. Okay, first syllogism. Tvam na deha. Why? Vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca. So we know the example like pot. Now the three reasons, these three reasons to establish that this you are not the body. Vikāritvad. Vikāritvad is a different word from the original bhashya. Here vikāritvad is nothing but saying inert, because whatever inert undergoes transformation. Only the inert things undergo transformation. Therefore, vikāritvāt means transforming, changing, means it is inert. Okay. Next is vināśitvāt. It undergoes destruction. Means whatever is limited undergoes destruction. Yat kritakam tad anityam. Whatever is created is limited is non-eternal. So vināśitvāt means parichinnatvāt. Dhrisyatvāt, same. So dhrisyatvāt, since it is seen, or vināśitvāt, since it undergoes destruction, vikāritvāt, since it undergoes change. Therefore, it is a non-eternal. Okay. Why do I change this? Why do I bring the jadatva parichinnatva also here? Since it is inert, since it is limited. Because if you say vikari, if it undergoes transformation, then you naturally accept that it undergoes destruction. Because whatever undergoes transformation will undergo destruction. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Whatever undergoes transformation, undergoes destruction, should be something which is visible, drishyatva. So they are all connected. So I am using the old logic of a inert, limited, and drishya. Okay. Now this you have established the body is not you. You are not the body. The Guru has established. Now you are not the sense organ. See, some people see the body as the self. Some charvakas see the in sense organs as the self. So you can say the body sense organ, body is accepting charvaka, or sense organ accepting charvaka. So this can come in the annamaya kosha. Sense organs exist in the body, therefore it can come in the annamaya kosha. You can curb it with annamaya kosha. Tvam na indriyāṇi. You are not the sense organ, because sense organs are that undergoes transformation, that undergoes destruction, that is perceived. Or you can take the nendriyāṇi to the prāṇa, because sense organ and prāṇa are from the same place. They have the origin from the same place. If the prāṇas don't function, your sense organs won't function. So you can take it as pranamaya kosha also, no issue. So whether you want to accept it as annamaya kosha or pranamaya kosha doesn't really matter, because anyway which you are going to negate it. You are not that. That's the only point. Okay. Tvam na indriyāṇi, tvam na prāṇah. Does not really matter. Okay. So you are not prāṇa. Why? Because prāṇa is something which undergoes a destruction. Prāṇa is something which undergoes change. Prāṇa is something which is perceived. Therefore, you are not prāṇa. So mind, tvam na manaha, you are not mind. Because vikāritvāt, it undergoes change. Mind, vināśitvāt, it undergoes a destruction. Drishyatvat, it is perceived. Tvam na buddhihi, you are not intellect. Intellect is also negated here directly. You are not intellect. Why? It undergoes transformation, it undergoes destruction, and it is perceived. Like what? Now, all these four sheets are directly negated. You don't see the fifth sheet, ānandamaya kosha. But you have to negate it here, otherwise you will have a problem in the next sloka. So, I don't know if the ānandamaya kosha is a vikari. I don't know if it is a vinashi, but I know definitely it is seen. It is perceived. Definitely it is vinashi, definitely it is vikari. It does not really matter. Because the ignorance is what produces all that. Therefore, ignorance undergoes transformation. It is vikari. The ignorance is something which is negated by the knowledge. Therefore, it is vinashi also. I don't know that. I leave that. But it is drishya. How do I know it is perceived? Simple. When you use the logic to negate the five sheets, I am not the body. I am not the prāṇa. I am not the mind. I am not the intellect. After that, I don't really know what to negate. I'm just sitting there meditating. Swamiji, I saw it. What are you seeing? Pitch black darkness. Shunya, void, complete void. Do you see that? Everyone who meditates gets into this cycle, vicious cycle. They negate everything. They go into this place where they don't see anything. They think that is the self. Idiot. Simple logic. Dhrishyatvat. Since it is perceived, it cannot be you. You are not the car you perceive. You are not the dog you perceive. You are not the body you perceive. You have negated all that. You cannot be that blackness, that void. So the Buddhist can stop there, but you should not stop there. You are the seer. So that logic of negating the ignorance, which is not directly presented here, is also done. Drishyatvat. Okay. So you have negated all the five sheets. The Guru has helped you to negate all the five sheets. Now, after this, the next question is, what is truth? What am I then? I am not this, I am not that. Okay, fine, but who am I? Or what am I? For that, he says, viśuddhaṃ kevalaṃ jñānaṃ, nirviśeṣaṃ nirañjanam, yadekaṃ paramānandaṃ, tattvamasyadvayaṃ param. So, the teaching can be only given through the Mahavakya. When we say you should approach the Guru cannot just blabber something, gibberish. You will not gain the knowledge. The Guru cannot talk about the avantara vakyas, the secondary statements, that which is not a primary statement, the ultimate statement called Mahavakya. So, he should teach you Mahavakya. What is Mahavakya? Jiva Brahma Abheda Bodhaka Vakya or Jiva Brahma Aikya Bodhaka Vakya. The statement which gives the identity or non-duality of the Jiva and Brahman. That is Mahavakya. So, the Guru should give me that knowledge. That is one of them is tattvamasi. You are that. That is exactly what is tattvamasi said directly here. That is the upadesha paravakya, the statement which is in the form of teaching. You are that. It can be experience. The Mahavakya can be of the nature of experience. I am that. Aham brahmasmi. Or it can be a quote. Prajñānaṃ brahma. That self, that knowledge is self. It's yourself. So, it can be of any of this form, but it should give the identity between the individual self and absolute self. That is the criteria. So, that Mahavakya, this Guru teaches. But he teaches Mahavakya, but whatever I understand through Mahavakya, is it real or not? Because if it is not fitting in the logic which we said, the three reasoning, then it is perfect. If it fits in the logic in three reasoning, then it is not perfect. You get it? See, we gave three reasons. One is since it undergoes transformation, since it undergoes destruction, since it is perceived. If these three logics are taken to that Mahavakya, and whatever you gain through that Mahavakya applies, gets applied with these three logic gets applied there, then that is not real. That is not the self. Then the teaching is dogma, not teaching. Like there was this scientist who went to his successor or his master, his director, boss. He said, "This is my project, boss." Okay, what is this project? He gave a project report. He says, "I want to find this chemical which will destroy anything and everything. does not really matter. You put this chemical on iron, gone. Metal, any metal, gone. Wood, gone. Stone, gone. Anything you put in, it will be destroyed. It's a good proposal, but I cannot accept this proposal. The boss says. Why cannot? People are doing inquiry, research on corona and all that. Why can't you not give this? He says, it is not because of a fear of this escaping the laboratory. It is just the common sense which is not allowing me to give you the permission. What common sense? Okay, let us suppose through this experiment you are going to create that chemical. Okay, let me accept that. You have created the chemical. In which will you store this chemical? Because your chemical will destroy whatever it is touching. It is like the Midas touch, but here it doesn't turn into gold, it will destroy it. So where will you store it? So that is the kind of chemical these three logics are, the reasonings are. You have to apply these three reasoning. If it does not fit in, then that is the proper vehicle or the proper vessel in which you can keep this chemical. That is the self. So he says, viśuddhaṃ kevalaṃ jñānaṃ, viśuddhaṃ kevalaṃ jñānaṃ, viśuddhaṃ pure, kevalaṃ non-dual knowledge. The knowledge which is pure and non-dual, which is pure and non-dual means it is not perceived. Something which is pure can never be perceived. So you cannot perceive this kevalaṃ, non-dual, alone. That which is alone, which can you perceive through what? So kevalaṃ jñānaṃ, this is the knowledge. This is kevalaṃ knowledge, knowledge alone. This is the nature of knowledge alone. Means it is not the object of knowledge. So it cannot be perceived. It cannot be seen. Now dhṛśyaḥ, one logic among the three is destroyed. So the self is not seen. Good. Second logic. Vikāritvādvināśitvāddṛśyatvācca. He says, nirviśeṣaṃ. It is devoid of any attributes. Attributes come only when there is transformation. Na vikari, that is also negative. Then third one is nirañjanam. Anjana means association. Nirñjanam means associationless. Association comes only when wherever there is association, there is destruction. Association means destruction. Since it is devoid of any association, it is devoid of destruction. So there is no transformation, there is no destruction, there is no perception also. All the three logics which you applied in all the koshas, all the sheets cannot be applied here. So okay, that is okay, but what it leaves me? Where does it leave me? So he says, yadekaṃ paramānandaṃ advayam param, yadekam paramānandaṃ advayam param. That one which is a supreme bliss, paramānandaṃ, supreme bliss, ekam non-dual, advayam non-dual, ekam one, advayam non-dual, param supreme, ekam eva advitiyam, like that here also. Ekam eva advitiyam, ekam advayam, one non-dual, negating all the sajati vijatiya swagata bheda. That supreme, whichever that is, tattvamasi, you are that. So the logic which is applied in the world is not applied here. It cannot be applied here. And this is a one non-dual absolute bliss. You are that. That is the teaching. We will see this. Om Purnamadaః Purnamidam Purnāt Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.